across the bay from Tampa, Clearwater, Florida is a gorgeous Gulf oasis where the locals love to live it up. There's Moccasin Lake Nature Park right in town, and if you drive just a short way northwest, you can hike the beautiful Osprey Trail on Honeymoon Island. And when you're done with that, rent a kayak and paddle south to take in the natural wonders of Kalidasi Island State Park. All of this coupled with the breathtaking white sugar sand beaches, and it's easy to see why Clearwater's housing market is so competitive. 43% of homes here sell above asking, and on average, they spend just 8 days on the market.
Come on, look at all these cute houses.
But Jeff and Sarah, they are not discouraged by any of that. They say they are ready to find their dream home in Clearwater.
You want to toss the ball?
Yeah, we could try out your football skills.
You can try.
I'm Jeff,
And I'm Sarah.
and we're here in Clearwater Beach looking for our dream home.
It spiraled! I'm a beach baby. I grew up in Florida. I've lived all over all sorts of different beaches. And there's something that's magical about Clearwater, a different energy that the beach brings, this relaxation, this calm.
In this phase of both our lives, we're both looking for peace and tranquility.
And the simple pleasures. Holding hands, walking down the beach, watching a sunset. You know, these are the things that are the most special to share with your partner. We're gonna live in paradise.
That's the plan.
So we were both married before and have children of our own from separate marriages. I have one daughter, her name is Zoe, and she is 8 years old.
So I have 3 children. Kylie is my oldest. She's 19. My middle guy, Drew, he's a sophomore in high school. And my youngest is 13. His name is Max. I love all 3 of you very much.
And I think that, as many people know, there's a lot of struggles that go along with starting over. But I guess we both found each other and reinstilled that faith in that life can be magical and everything you ever dreamed of. I don't think we have enough time to tell you all of the reasons that I love Jeff. It's very challenging to find the heart of gold and the passion and sensitivity that he has. I've never in my life been treated so special and felt so unbelievably loved and cared for. I don't know, baby. Life can't get much better. Dream home, dream man.
I love you. Sarah's amazing. I mean, actually, that's how, I refer to her as Amazing Sarah. I think a lot of families that have evolved, right, in like our situation, I need somebody to bring people together. Sarah has a very special ability. She just kind of makes it all happen and pulls it together. Even though it took us a little while, I guess, to finally meet each other, we both have our own accomplishments that we're bringing to the table. It just puts us in a very, powerful position, and I'm very thankful for that. So what do you think?
I think it's paradise. I have been in the fitness industry for, goodness, almost 20 years now, leading into opening some of the, most iconic studios in Los Angeles. Literally put sweat equity into all of the companies that I have started. I've helped people in their own yoga journeys along the way, but I have to say my favorite yoga student is this big guy over here. And, my hope is that we're able to bring our 2 halves together and find a home where we can all become, that happy Brady Bunch family.
Which one do you want? You want that big one right there? Growing up, I had 3 dreams. I wanted to be an Army man, be a police officer, and play baseball for the New York Mets. So I accomplished 2 out of 3, so I think I'm doing pretty good. And no, I never played for the Mets. So right out of high school, I went straight into the military. And when I came out of the Army 3 years later, ended up framing houses, working for somebody, and then started my own construction business. And I guess the leadership qualities, right, that you learn in the military. They really helped on how to lead my company. And then I guess at some point during my adventure, I was overlapped being a police officer and running my own business at the same time. And it was a very stressful period for me. And although I may have given up my dream job of being a police officer, I feel like we've helped a lot of people over the years. And now I finally get to enjoy being cared for. So we hope that our dream home will help kind of unify this new family unit that we're looking to create. And I think it's also something that as the kids get older, right, it's a place that will keep them coming back no matter, where their adventures take them. So what do you think, baby? If you're ready to go, then let's go find our dream home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All
let's
right.
do it.
I'm Action Jackson. So I'm ready to go like right now. Baby. Come on, let's go.
Slow down, Action Jackson. Looking for our dream home, of course, there's always a budget. So our range, I think, for our search is probably in the $1.5 to $2.5 million range.
This is Treasure Island, this whole area here. Since I was a kid, it's like come a long way. It's definitely becoming like a more like cool place to live. Oh, it's right here. Wow, cute. I like all the palm trees. It's definitely got some curb appeal.
You want to go take a look?
Yeah. Ooh, baby. The dining room's a nice size. It's open. We could even have a larger table to fit all the kids.
This is nice.
Oh, that's nice. Hard not to, we'll come back to you, Den. Hard not to come right out here, right?
I like how open everything is.
Yeah, the open concept definitely feels nice. All right, let's see. What's up here? We've got one bedroom, kind of small. what size bed is this?
I think it's a cot. It might be a cot.
But it is nice. It has its own bathroom.
Yeah,
And
I think it's a great size for Kylie. I think, especially with the separate entrance.
Yes, that is great. That is.
She'll probably keep it locked so nobody else can use the bathroom.
Yeah. Okay, this one seems definitely bigger than the other one. So then this should be the boys' room. And then the bathroom is en suite, which definitely is very nice for them. They don't even have to leave their little cave. Oh, and closets. You don't think the boys will mind if I occupy some of their closet, right? Closets are always a plus, sure. I'm a girl. I think most girls would agree.
So I could live out of a duffel bag. So, I mean, I would prefer to have a drawer, but.
Yeah, a couple of drawers. All right, now I want to see what's upstairs. I hope it's a big master suite. What do you think it's gonna be? Babe. Ah, this is where we're gonna have
here's
our
the
coffee.